Hello YouTube, and welcome to fluffalupapotamus. This is Ramsey and Roy. Roy, say hi.
Hello.
And our special guest, Austin. So, Austin, say hi.
What up?
Alright, so we're going to move on to the first question, as always. So, number one question for going straight to Austin here. Do you have good manners?
No.
Alright, so how do you not have good manners? So give me an example
Shut
of
up.
what you would do. Okay. So, if you were with a girl and you were escorting her to the table to sit down for dinner, would you pull her chair out for her, or would you pull it out and then wait for her to sit down and then pull it away so she'd fall on the floor?
Definitely pull it out so she could sit down.
Alright, so you would go with the... Alright, yeah. So you do have good manners? Is that what you're telling me?
I guess, possibly.
Okay, so... You're not side gentleman, is what you're trying to say. Because during the music video, he did pull it out and let the girl fall on the floor, and that was kind of hilarious. Alright, so what are you, Roy? Are you a gentleman?
I'm definitely a gentleman. I don't act like it like for kids my age, but like old people love me for some reason. So I always say like yes ma'am and no ma'am and all that crap. And
when I am a gentleman, but when I act a gentleman and then a person my own age, this happened to me, told me, Ramsey, you're such a gentleman. It really made me feel like, damn, you're old. you were old, sister. I don't know why you would tell me I'm a gentleman. That's kind of, I don't know. I guess you're trying to be nice, but it did make me feel kind of weird. Okay. So holding the door for girls, that
is A-okay.
Yeah, go for it. Always be a gentleman when you can. Truth is. Moving on to the next question. This is going straight for you, Austin, because you play guitar. I thought I'd give you a guitar question. What was the first song you learned on guitar?
This is probably going to be everybody's first song that wants to play guitar if they want to play rock. Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
Iron Man by Black Sabbath.
Awesome and easy.
So you think most people would say Sweet Home Alabama. A lot of people would say Sweet Home Alabama because it is the easiest song from what I've heard to play on guitar. But Iron Man...
Maybe if they're like a country rock kind of, but I don't know. I was just going for rock.
Oh, just for rock. Yeah, gotcha.
The only thing that matters.
The only thing that matters?
Yeah.
Alright, moving on, I guess. This is a good question. It's kind of funny. Anybody got a good story for being pulled over by the police?
I've never been pulled over.
You never been pulled over?
Nope. Perfect.
I've never been pulled over, but I have a story about not getting pulled over.
Alright, well, let me know about this.
Okay. Well, we were driving back from the destination, and I was following my parents, and
yeah,
they were going at a stop or a red light, and it was yellow, and they passed through it. So I was a little bit behind them. I thought, oh, it won't turn to red. So it turns to red, and about 2 seconds later, I cross it. Then while I'm crossing the intersection, I look to my right, and there's a state trooper at the line, and somehow did not get pulled over.
Alright. So here's my story of getting pulled over. So when he pulled me over, and I'm freaking out, like, wow, this would fucking happen to me. Of course, it would happen to me. And so he's like, license, registration, and so I give it to him, and he's like, you got insurance? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, give me your proof of insurance. I don't know, I guess that's what the registration is. And so I asked him, I was like, so why'd you pull me over? And he's like, don't get smart with me, son. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh God, what did I say?
What have I done?
Okay. And then he's like, you just stay here, I'll be right back. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he comes back 5 minutes later, and he's like, you know what, just go, it's fine. I'm like, what? He just says, just go, it's fine, it's okay, there's nothing wrong. And I'm like, okay. So I just drive off. And I'm like, wow, what a fucking waste of 10 minutes. Thanks, fucking asshole.
10 minutes of my life I'll never get back.
I mean, for no reason at all. And then he calls me a smartass because I asked him why he pulled me over. Alright, so moving on because this question's taking too long. We're 5 minutes in. So, here's a great question. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way. How does your family react to new technology?
My family reacts to new technology.
Yeah.
Well,
Give me
9 out of
examples.
10 times, they don't know how to use it. And I have to be the technician for however long we have said device.
What is the stupidest thing you've ever been called in to help somebody with? Like, for the technology. Like, the stupidest thing I had was my mom was trying to get on a computer. And then I go out there, and she's like, Ramsey, help me. I don't know how to get on this. And I'm like, did you try pressing the power button? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, let me try. And I press the power button, and then it just turns on.
Magic.
I'm like, okay.
The most ridiculous thing that I've ever had to do to fix the internet or something is she had it to where you press a button and it turns it on or off. And
Yep.
she had the button pressed. So I went in and pressed the button and I was like, it's good. And walked away.
Alright, Roy, what's yours? How does your family react to new technology?
Well, my dad's a computer science teacher, so they're pretty good with technology. But my mom didn't know how to work the TV, and I had to change the internet for her. It's kind of embarrassing for her.
I have to memorize the Wi-Fi code for everybody in my entire house because my parents refuse to have free Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. Anyway, everybody in my neighborhood has Wi-Fi, so it's not like anybody's going to steal our Wi-Fi and use ours, okay? So I don't know why she has to have a code on it, and I got to memorize it. Anybody want to know my code? It's 877-128-4564. There you go. There's my internet code. Get on my internet.
Cool, what's your address?
No, it's not happening.
Oh.
You can get it on Facebook. I'm going to post it on Facebook.
What's your social security number?
You can't do that either. So.
Next.
Alright, we're moving on. Next question. It's been 7 minutes in. So, if you had to learn a new instrument, what would it be and why? Ooh.
The bagpipes, because everyone hates the bagpipes.
That's an obvious answer. No, if I had to learn a new instrument, damn.
Or the triangle.
I would learn the fiddle. The violin and the fiddle, the same instrument, I guess. I would learn the fiddle so I could play bluegrass.
Yeah. Or steel guitar.
The reason I would do this, the fiddle, is because the bluegrass is kind of hilarious, and the people, they use really ridiculous voices to sing. Like, it's basically an over-exaggerated country voice to the maximum. Yeah, just like that. It's kind of like you don't even say a word, you just mumble in the guitar sound. So, what would your instrument be, Roy? I know you said it already, didn't you?
I don't know. I'd make my own instrument.
You'd make your own instrument.
I think how much of a chick magnet that'd be.
Okay.
Unless it was a piece of crap, then no one would go around you.
Well, what do you play? Well, I play the Gatorade bottle. You want to see?
In 5th grade, we had to make our own instrument. I mean, I had this little candy cane, Christmas decoration. I put fishing line on it. I tried to play Iron Man on it. I failed miserably, but we got on the Wall of Fame in my elementary school.
So, I played the deodorant spray. Listen. All right.
Sounded like you're, saying bingo.
Yes, I was doing bingo.
I thought so.
Amazing. All right, so let's move on from this retarded question. All right, so last random question from me. This is completely random out of nowhere. Do you know how to cook spaghetti?
I love spaghetti.
I love spaghetti. Spaghetti is my favorite food on the planet. Do you know how to cook it? Austin.
Yes.
You know how to cook.
Times
Can you
six, the bowl.
explain to me how to cook spaghetti right now? Go.
Okay. You boil the water.
Uh-huh.
Make sure your hand does not get stuck in the boiled water.
Yep.
It hurts.
All right.
Anyway, then you put the noodles in and stir them around real good. Wait a couple minutes.
Stir it real good.
Stir it real good.
All right.
And then they're done.
All right. So there's the spaghetti part. What do you do with the meat sauce?
You just throw it all on there and hope it tastes good.
All right. There we go. That's how you cook spaghetti from Austin. All right. I know how to cook spaghetti because I love spaghetti. I make it all the time. I make my signature spaghetti for everybody in my family. I love spaghetti. All right. So Roy, you know how to cook spaghetti?
I got no clue.
All right, so you know what time is it right now, man?
Actually, it is the mail. Oh, it looks like mail's from space today.
Oh, I think that was just a fail that you had to turn into a joke really quick.
This one comes from Boop Boppy Boppa Boop from Planet Zertan. He says,
okay. What does he say?
He says, beep, well, beep, bop, boop, bop, boop.
What?
Live long and prosper. Okay.
Okay. All right. So since the mail time's over, you got one question to ask the world, Roy. What is that?
Yes, I do. What was your favorite video game moment when you were a kid? Like, what was a thing that sticks out to you most of all?
I name the world now.
Yeah, a question to the world and you, kinda.
Okay.
I don't know. Other people answer the questions too, and they leave comments.
Oh, leave a comment because I'm an idiot. Anyway, my favorite video game moment as a child. Probably Frogger.
What happened in Frogger?
You get ran over.
I jumped on a turtle, bro, and it changed my life. All right. So my favorite moment ever in history of a video game is when I beat Pokemon Coliseum. And
oh crap.
Yeah, that was a great moment in my life, just having the sensation of beating that game because it's so damn stupid sometimes. All right, what's yours, Roy?
Well, actually, mine, I played it when I was like 7, and I'm playing it right now, actually. In Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, when you run away from the cops after you get done with that casino, that was like the most epic thing ever. Like, I just remember sitting there just going, whoa, like that. What is yours, America? If you leave a comment, then maybe you can get picked to be on the next show.
Maybe. How about definitely you can get picked. Anybody who's anybody in the entire world can be on our show. All you gotta do is leave a comment and tell me, you know what, I'll get back to you. You know, add me on Skype, Punch the Moon. Pretty simple. Punch the Moon. Also, subscribe to us and subscribe to this fool. His name is Dark Doom with an EDE on the end. So basically it's like Dark Doomedy. I don't know.
Dark Doomedy.
Yeah. Subscribe to him on YouTube. Also, yeah. See you guys later. This is the end of our episode 4. Peace.
Peace.